That's holding your breath, which we haven't had to do yet. That's the melee. That's the jump. Alright.
This ain't bad.
I've already got an assault rifle. I don't need to pick another one up. Although I can break things down if I remember correctly. Let's pick it up for now. Ah!
Come on.
That's right, I do got this. Now, how do I switch?
Hey!
Hang on, I gotta check something here real quick. Fieldwear, weapons, and tools. There we go. Automatic rifle station uses rubber bullets, which is RB, and then MP. I don't know what MP stands for. Okay. And thus begins the staggering stem, ladies and gentlemen. I could have sworn I saw more than one. I guess it was just showing me multiples, but then it picked up everything in the area. Also, what is up, Dribrom? You're probably like 10, 15 hours into the game by now, right?
Not bad. Not bad.
Hang on. It gave me the triangle and then it went away. Go back! Well, technically, I think we go to Australia as well in this game. Transcend. I think. I remember seeing, like, footage. There's a guard down there somewhere. What is this? Oh, somebody's got like, uh-oh. Cutscene, alright. I would prefer to avoid this camp if I can.
We're in enemy territory now.
Oh, I hope that storm is not coming this way. I think that's a static storm that stays on that side of the barrier. Okay, I was about to have a Dune Awakening panic moment. Like, no! It's the Coriolis storm! Okay, I'm gonna try to avoid these guys if I can. Alright. Oh, that is coming this way. Maybe. Sure feels like it's coming this way. God damn it. I'm scared. Let me go over here. I'm gonna go into system. We're gonna go into, no, hang on, wrong one. Options. I wanted to do a couple things here. Audio. Yeah, I don't see any like streamer mode because they're using a ton of licensed music. I hope I don't get in problems. We're gonna drop it over to performance mode for now though. I'm gonna double check all these camera settings, controls, game setting. Shared content on. Enemy encounter animations first time only. Alright. Do I want to climb? I think I have to climb if I want to get away from these guys. I might not be able to climb this. They might want you to go down. I really don't want to go down there and deal with those guys. Okay. Now, the question is, I don't think I can go down in there because there's a fence. So at some point, I'm going to have to get close to these guys. But I wonder if I can get behind the trucks there. Oop, there's a guy right there.
Be there in no time.
I think this is going to end up pushing me down. I'm going to fall. Maybe not. Take it easy, bro.
Dude.
I think I have to go down here. That's looking like it might be impossible.
Someone's out there.
Yeah, I see him. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I gotta get up and onto that bridge. There's no way around that, so...
Come on, Sammy boy.
Yeah, I didn't see an option for streamer mode either. I'm assuming not all songs are, because they had a Billy Joel song at the beginning, like when we first got to my base and I'm feeding the kid. I guarantee you that's gonna get dinged on YouTube. So more than likely it's gonna be like the first game where I'm just gonna have to wait until YouTube flags the songs, and I'm gonna have to manually go in and remove them all. The problem is it kills your monetization. We shall see. Alright, we definitely have to go across this bridge. So.
Commencing route creation.
I don't know if I can go straight through here. I'm assuming this is also going to be like BT territory. So I'm going to try to get off the beaten path when we get over here and go around. Oh, it does tell you risk level. Sort of. I wonder if it actually shows you risk level or if it's just... Oh, so it's showing you risk level based on like environmental factors. It doesn't necessarily show you BT activity.
Delivery route finalized.
No, I don't want to do that. Remove all markers. We're just gonna go across. Here comes the winds. Hold tight. We are now off the grid.
Chiral network coverage.
Sandstorm.
Yeah, I don't really feel like going down there yet. Oh, that's cool. It's like pushing me over to the left. Lightning strikes as well? Shit, man. That's really cool. It's like pushing you over. Let's hunker down over here. Oh, I'm way off the beaten path. Shit, I need to go way over here. Oh, I should have stayed up top. I do not know if I want to go straight through a bunch of buildings, man. Makes me terrified. Somebody's got a ladder up here. I don't know how deep the water is. Whew! Out of the sandstorm. It's all yellow water, man.
Let's go.
I don't want yellow water. I may have to go pick up a ladder. Yeah, we may have to use a ladder here. I think this was tools. Ladder. It's not gonna get me all the way across. It's gonna get me close. Yay! Yeah, at this point of the story, we are in Mexico. Welcome to our first bridges facility. Hopefully somebody left a bike behind. Ciudad del Norte, número de habitantes 123,342.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery
Okay,
terminal to
just a bit
process
further
orders
now.
and requests.
Noberto Puente.
Cairo decontamination
Desde ahí
in progress. No
voy a
anomalies
hablar en
detected.
español porque estamos en México en el videojuego, entonces tenemos que hablar en español por stream también. Vamos a entregar nuestro paquete y reportar. You're about to deliver cargo for the following orders or report them as complete. Are you sure you want to proceed? Yes. Oh, I love how you're covered in sand because of the sandstorm.
You must be Sam. It can't have been easy to come this far south. You're here to bring us onto the chiral network, right?
ICS way.
That's a relief. We'll be able to dispose of corpses properly once you've got us online. That'll be one less thing for our residents to worry about. Anyway, I believe you have some cargo for me, yes?
Why wouldn't it be? So the comment in YouTube right now, it's still pretty much Death Stranding so far. Duh. It's literally called Death Stranding 2.
I knew I could count on you to get the goods to us.
A huevo, wey, que pedo.
You're the right man for the job.
A huevo. That's hilarious. So I'm glad that they're using colloquial Spanish too. A huevo. Oh.
It's
Qué
just like everyone
chingón.
says. You're a man that people can rely on. Okay, use your Cupid to bring us online. The
Let's do
chiral
it.
gateway you brought us should allow us to establish a connection between Mexico and the UCA. And with state-of-the-art tech at our disposal, we can finally solve a lot of our problems.
Dude, I need to take a shower, get all that sand off. I'm gonna connect my home to the chiral network for better internet. That would be great. All right. Yeah, everything's different, WME Entertainment. It's the sequel. It's not the first game. Everything is different. Like, that's such a rhetorical, silly question to ask. Like, it's the second game. Of course it's different. The story's different. It's got new mechanics, better graphics. It's a different game. Like, I always feel like people are like, well, what does it add compared to the first game? Does it have, what are the new features? Ah. Everything's new. It's the sequel. It's like asking what's the difference between A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. I don't know. They're fucking sequels, and everything in the sequel is different than the first movie because it's the sequel and it moves the story forward.
Chiral network coverage successfully expanded. Commencing data collection.
We've seen earthquakes, we've seen sandstorms, we've seen heavy winds, we know there's flooding. There's a whole bunch of new menus, new UI, new features, new weapons, new geography, all sorts of new things. It is a sequel. Ooh, bonus data has made the following content available. Machine gun MP level 1. A powerful mid-range weapon with considerable ammo capacity fires MP bullets, effective against any target. Reloading is slow, but rounds retain their power over distance, making it effective against large enemies at longer ranges. Comes fitted with a sight and supports semi-auto and full auto fire. Well, what is MP? Yeah, Draken. It's like people are like, but I wanted them to make it different. Like it needs to be turn-based instead of first. Yeah, I want first person. I don't want it to be third person. I want it to be first person. That's like when you strip. Yeah, oh yeah. When games establish identity, we want those games to keep the identity for sure. I don't know what MP stands for. I know the RB was rubber bullets. I don't know what MP stands for. So that one I'm curious about.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Ooh, I got a whole bunch of points in stealth because I went around the camp. Sweet.
Porter grade increased. Congratulations.
So there's, by the way, a bunch of new stuff here. I have a combat ranking. I have a stealth ranking. Every evaluation using a porter will contribute to overall porter grade, calculated by APAS. So there's servicemanship, bridge link, porter, combat, and stealth. And I got a bunch of points in stealth because I went around that encampment rather than engaging, which is really cool. Because if I, yeah, and I got the title Silent Handler. I will definitely prefer the stealth route if I can. That's really cool.
Chiral network connection confirmed. And now we can begin fabricating the latest corpse disposal equipment. Until recently, we've been dealing with our dead by burying them in tar, but that solution was growing untenable. We should be okay moving forward. I really can't thank you enough. You must be exhausted after your long journey. We've prepared a private room for your exclusive use.
Yes, please. I need a shower.
There are countless dangers in these parts. You should rest until you're fully recovered. Don't push on until you're ready. Please, stay here before you set out again. As I mentioned before, we've been taking them to a nearby tar pit and dropping them in. Unfortunately, we took it too far. And it wasn't long before the whole pit turned into a BT area.
That's not good.
In trying to prevent the emergence of BTs,
Multi-purpose? That might be
we ended
it.
up facilitating their creation.
That might be what that
And
stands
with
for.
the constant timefall in the vicinity, chiral contamination has only grown worse. All these problems have contributed to an increased suicide rate, which in turn has resulted in even more bodies that we've had no way to dispose of properly. But thanks to the chiral network, we can now fabricate the corpse disposal facilities that we lack. Everything's going to be all right.
How are things in the region?
Well, our corpse disposal problem is no longer an issue thanks to you. But there's nothing we can do to get rid of the BT area we created. Fear of BTs and damage from timefall and chiralium exposure will continue to be a concern. And let's not forget about the bandits willing to attack travelers and facilities. But so long as we remain connected to the network, we'll have access to new tools and technologies to help combat these threats. You brought us more than a connection to the outside. You brought us hope.
All right, time to get some sleep.
Thank
So
you
I've
again
noticed
for
that all of
everything.
these options, they're not
I'll
actually
get started
voiced,
right away
which
on
is
preparing your
interesting.
next order for you.
So only
By
like
the time
main
you
story
wake up,
stuff
it
is
should be
voiced
good to go. You'll just need to access the delivery terminal here.
by Sam anyway.
I hope I can count on you.